This week on Machinery Pete TV, we continue our look at the Sullivan Classic Car Auction. A massive family collection features this 1971 Turino Cobra muscle car. Pete goes coast to coast to compare record auction prices. And it may have the Porsche name, but you won't find it in any car collection.
Your machinery is a serious investment and at the heart of every farming operation. Some call it a passion. We're Machinery Pete TV, and today we'll cover everything from auction roundups to the classics to the latest trends and technology. Machinery Pete, the most trusted name in farm equipment.
Machinery Pete thanks these premier sponsors for their support. Sullivan Auctioneers, a big iron company. Let our team of professionals show you how to make your auction a success. Visit sullivanauctioneers.com. No other cornhead works like a Drago or pays you back like one. Visit your Drago dealer and see for yourself. Protect Systems, it's what professionals choose to clean, polish, and protect their equipment. Protect Systems products are easy to use and provide consistent professional results every time. Big Iron Auctions and the Share Your Legacy program, promoting the future of agriculture with amazing legacy stories from across America. Hey folks, welcome to Machinery Pete TV from Carthage, Illinois this week. We're here for Sullivan Auctioneers' amazing two-day no-reserve collector vehicle auction. And you think Sullivan Auctioneers, you think farm equipment, John Deere tractors, Case IH, and yes, the guys do an awesome job there, but sometimes their sellers, turns out, have some collector cars. And on today's show, we're going to focus on an Iowa family that has some pretty sweet rigs on this auction, including this 1971 Turino. But first, it's time for Share Your Legacy, brought to you by Big Iron Auctions.
This week, we visit the Cornhusker State, where a military family took a leap of faith to live out their dream of starting a farm.
Barrera's family farm is a big family. It encompasses so many people and nationwide. We feed them high quality food and we teach them about agriculture.
Growing up, actually, my grandparents had a cattle ranch in Arizona. So that's, I think, where kind of that initial fire was kind of put in me as a kid. Spent 21 years active duty Army, our family moving every 2 to 3 years all over. You know, that idea when I met my wife in Alaska was, you know, hey, let's start a farm. And what was great is we ended up coming to Nebraska, where we actually created the farm.
Well, we have 8 children to feed, right? And so food is very important to our family. I always wanted to grow up and be Laura Ingalls Wilder and provide for my family.
The Barrera's family farm has expanded rapidly, offering a variety of beef, poultry, pork, turkey, and more. So they opened Omaha's only permanent year-round farmers market in 2022.
We have over 50 farmers and vendors all from Nebraska, Iowa, and Kansas here in our store, focusing on small agriculture, beginning farmers, and just bringing the relationship of the farmers to each of you guys. The farm is a huge part of the legacy because that's the hands-on learning that they get. And it's not textbook. It is always going to be very different. And so the farm helps solidify their knowledge base and their experiences and their grit as a human being to be able to get through it.
That pride that comes from deep down of knowing what you did and what you're providing and what you're hoping to continue to provide within agriculture come together and connect that heritage, that ancestry of what used to be agriculture with what it is now, but more importantly, what it is to you.
For over 40 years, Big Iron has been America's trusted name in auctions. From farm equipment to real estate, to livestock and classic cars, we offer full service support to all of our sellers. In 2022, Big Iron acquired Sullivan Auctioneers in an effort to elevate the level of service provided to our customers. Both companies sharing similar small town origins, our stories begin the same. Combined, Our over 80 years of experience has established best practices to better serve our customers in the online auction space. With our large online selection of equipment, engaged bidder base, and full service approach, we take pride in consistently exceeding our customers' expectations. Big Iron Auctions and Sullivan Auctioneers. Truly, we are better together.
I'm here with John Witter. You have quite a new solution that is going to have a lot of interest, I think, from the farm side and the dealer side.
The system allows us to restore paint back to or better than factory new condition, and most importantly, we can seal and protect that paint so that we do not have to polish it again. The product bonds to the paint and just wipes off with a beautiful finish and shine.
The difference in that's amazing.
It's pretty easy to see which side you'd like, right?
Yeah.
Is your closet cramped and cluttered? Well, now there's Space Triangles, the clever new hanging device that fits over any hanger to save you closet space in seconds. And now may be your last chance to get them for a low price. Now you can vertically hang multiple items, guaranteeing that you'll have up to 70% more space in your closet. Your closet can go from messy to marvelous in no time with ease. The ingenious slip-over design secures the hangers vertically. It snugly fits all types of hangers to save you space. Order now to get an 18-piece set of Space Triangles for just $9.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get Space Triangles at this low price. There is a strict limit of 1 closet pack per order while supplies last. Once they're gone forever. Order now.
Call 1-800-942-5170. Call or visit spacetriangles.com. So call 1-800-942-5170 now.
Hey folks, I'm here with Craig Hoyer, sale manager with Sullivan Auctioneers at this amazing facility here in Carthage, Illinois. Craig, housing these amazing vehicles on your auction. And we're going to talk about a particular line from Northeast Iowa. I believe it was folks you guys had a farm equipment sale for this spring.
The Spiker estate sale, we had an amazing farm machinery sale for them, and they like the results so much they're going to let us sell their cars.
Yeah, and I think there were some record prices on that farm auction. I remember about blogging. You had an MX 285 Case IH. So the Spikers like their red tractors and equipment, but I understand kind of the Ford family of vehicles were kind of their thing.
It was. They really enjoyed their high performance Ford products, and they got several really nice, kind of rare vehicles here.
How about back in the corner, what we got, is that a Talladega?
That's a Talladega. That's a 1969 Talladega, one of 750 Talladegas ever made.
Wow. And what is it about the, Joe was telling me about the front nose on that thing is a little bit unusual.
It kind of dips down and it's a little bit like a nose piece, kind of NASCAR.
Right, NASCAR feel.
NASCAR-esque
Nice.
kind of car.
You gotta love that color too. Very cool. Now next to it we have
a 73 Mach 1.
Okay.
And it's got the 351 in it, and it's just, it sounds great. It is just a really cool car, especially in that color. Everyone's gonna like it.
That must have looked awful good tooling around Northeast Iowa, I think. Well, any of these vehicles. But what do we have next to it here?
And then we got a 69 Cyclone spoiler, Dan Gurney special. You know, it is, I've never seen one before until I met the Spiker family. But that car, it's just, it's got the look, it's got the spoiler. It is a very, very nice,
and
rare.
the Dan Gurney aspect, again, for folks maybe who aren't as familiar.
Or just NASCAR race car.
Right.
It's just, it's a very, very cool car. And
Yeah.
it it'd be hard to find another one.
Right. Now, it just look amazing. Just fantastic. Now, next door, a little older model. What do we have here, Craig?
A 63 and a half Galaxy. It's got a 428 in it and a 4-speed. And he loaded it up and he put air conditioning, power steering, power brakes. He put Willwood disc brakes all the way around it. It is a very, very high performance, very nice car.
High performance, and the look of it, that it's just sleek, and it screams that early 60s period, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
Now, next door, a little back into the muscle car area. What do we got here?
A 70 Cougar, but it's got the Eliminator package. It's that bright competition blue, and that is a sweet car.
That's getting into Richard Petty blue almost, isn't it?
It's got the hideaway headlights. These Cougar guys, this is a real desirable Cougar.
Have you guys sold many over the past few years here at Sullivan Auctioneers?
Oh, we've sold several of them, but I think this will probably be one of our better ones.
Cougar trends up there pretty highly, huh?
Cougar trends are up there.
Here are a few more items that sold on today's sale. The only way I've seen to safely clean aluminum grain and stock trailers is Bright Plus Aluminum Cleaner from Dakota Ag Innovations. With over 15 years of proven performance cleaning all types of aluminum, the results speak for themselves. Dirty, stained, and discolored aluminum trailers don't stand a chance against Bright Plus Aluminum Cleaner. Safely improve the appearance of your aluminum trailers at home and make a statement with Bright Plus. Order today at trailercleaner.com or find Bright Plus Aluminum Cleaner at a farm store near you.
You like to keep your beard perfectly groomed, but she hates all that mess. Now there's VacuTrim by Bell & Howell, the total body shaver that trims your hair and vacuums it up. VacuTrim stainless steel blades give you a precision cut, while the built-in vacuum captures the hair shavings. It has 20 trim settings to shape your beard and tame body hair with no mess. Get VacuTrim with free shipping for only $39.95.
Call 1-800-263-3960. That's 1-800-263-3960 or go to VacuTrim.com.
Hi, I'm Bob Euchre. I was 5 years old when Lou Gehrig gave his famous Luckiest Man speech. Lou retired from baseball that day because of the devastating disease known as ALS. Back then, I never imagined I would one day grow up to be a Major League Baseball player or spend my life in baseball. And I certainly didn't imagine that ALS would take my daughter Leanne's life and another close friend. ALS robs a person of their ability to walk, talk, eat, and breathe. It's been 8 decades since Lou's speech, and we still don't have a cure. But we are making progress turning ALS from a fatal disease into a livable one, and we need your help to finally strike out ALS. Please join us in the fight by visiting ALS.org. Thank you.
Flashing lights. See them, and you know to go slow. Now we put that same technology in the palm of your hand with Lizard Flare. It's the high-tech safety flare with no flame. Lizard Flare uses 15 high-intensity LED strobes that can be seen nearly a mile away, and a powerful magnet that sticks to your car without exiting the vehicle. Look, flares are dangerous, but Lizard Flare won't let you down. A dead battery, an empty gas tank. With Lizard Flare, help is on the way. Lizard Flare Pro has an ultra bright flashlight too.
Get your Lizard Flare for only $9.99, but wait, Lizard Flare may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Lizard Flare is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. There is a strict limit of 2 vehicle packs per order. Call now.
This may be your last chance, so call 1-800-904-4750. That's 1-800-904-4750 or visit lizardflare.com now.
What's that piece of equipment worth? Check out Machinery Pete's auction prices for the answer. Free to view, updated daily, all types of equipment. Go to machinerypete.com and click on the auction tab, then auction price data. Hey folks, I'm here with Craig Hoyer with Sullivan Auctioneers, the sales manager. And Craig, we gotta hear the story. First of all, your background in the auction biz. You're third generation, right?
Third generation auctioneer, and been going to sales my whole life. It's a lot of fun. The business is great.
Now, when did you get involved with Joe on the car auction side here?
On the car auction side of it, I'd say it's probably 6 years ago.
Okay.
And you know, I was just kind of helping them out, going to take photos, going to talk to the people, and then it just progressed.
Well, the attention to detail you guys put to all these listings, I mean, people get their catalog and then they go online to bid, and they don't maybe get to see all the work that goes into it, but you know, describing one of these cars and all the pictures you take and getting it up on blocks. Can you talk about that process? Do you enjoy that level of detail with all these vehicles?
It's really nice to be able to spend some time on a car. You know, you drive it around, you start it, you talk to the owner, you kind of get a backstory of it, and you know, you get to really check it over, get the factual details of the car, and it, you know, when you put that much effort into it and you put it on the hoist, make your videos, it really puts the buyer at ease, especially if they're clear across the country or just down the street.
Well, I know with Sullivan Auctioneers that, I mean, the trust factor, huge. Of course, no reserve, which you're doing here on the collector car auction. Can you talk, Craig, about, you know, not every car is an A+, 11 out of 10, and that's just the way it is. But when you're getting calls, and you must just get bombarded the month before one of these auctions, shooting people straight on the condition, can you speak to the importance of that?
The importance of that is one of the top things, because you know, when someone has dad's car, or you know, it's a car they built with their son or their daughter, you know, people get really attached to these cars.
Right.
And if they're thinking the world of the car and we know it's not achievable, there's no point of going any further and selling their car and getting everyone disappointed. So we like to call them, talk to them about it, get a realistic figure in mind.
Right.
And if it's not achievable, you know, I would say this sale I've probably turned 60 cars away.
Hey, welcome back to Tractor Tales, folks. This week we found a collector in Washington State with a Porsche Master, and this tractor was rescued and restored to its original condition.
We have a 1959 Porsche Master. And that's the largest model of the 4 models that Porsche produced from 1938 to 1963. And this one is one of 200 built of this particular model. We're estimating that there might be about 17 of these left. So they're very rare and very much sought after. When I moved to Washington in 2000, I joined a tractor club up here, and I just happened to mention to the president of the club that I think I'm going to look for a Porsche tractor because I'm a Porsche car owner. Well, he told me where the tractor was. Of course, I acquired that one, and then they started showing up because people knew I was looking. Yeah, this tractor happened to be in a bird sanctuary. It was kind of I think it was used on a peat bog down in Kitsap County, which is about 60 miles south of here. When they stopped harvesting the peat, they just left the tractor there. Of course, it became a waterway, and so the gentleman that I got it from, he and his sons were told about this tractor, and they decided they wanted it very badly. But the owner of the property said, this is a bird sanctuary, you're not allowed to use power equipment. So they used come-alongs and cribbing. Some of the European tractors, Porsche as well as the Lamborghini, they're air-cooled diesels. They're not water-cooled. So as long as you keep the cylinders clean, they never overheat. They're very unique. These tractors had a viscous coupling, so you could start the tractor in any gear. There was a belt pulley available for the front. The 3-cylinder tractors had 4 PTOs. This particular tractor, the Germans didn't like it because it was a little large for them. They liked the 3-cylinder and the 2-cylinder the most. I take my grandkids in parades with me, so they're able to sit. It's just fun to be the unique tractor owner that has something that nobody else has, and I really enjoy that.
Do you listen to the TV on high volume or have trouble hearing conversations? Then you would benefit from hearing aids. Don't waste thousands on expensive hearing aids when you can get Nano's revolutionary technology for just $297. Don't be fooled by higher-priced hearing aids. The CIC Recharge is a true hearing aid, not an amplifier. With rechargeable technology many customers say is superior to more expensive models. Call now and get not 1, but 2 Nano hearing aids for just $297. Plus, we'll add a portable charging case and ship your order absolutely free. The CIC Recharge has a tiny in-the-ear canal design that is nearly invisible. Why keep missing out on important conversations or waste thousands of dollars? Call and get 2 CIC Recharge hearing aids for only $297 and free shipping.
800-317-7966. Again, that's 800-317-7966.
If you or a loved one has mesothelioma or any other asbestos-related cancer, call now. Asbestos manufacturers sold deadly asbestos materials to thousands of companies, putting workers at risk. An estimated $30 billion in court-ordered trusts have been set aside to pay out claims to asbestos victims. You may be entitled to a portion of these funds and receive compensation without filing a lawsuit or ever going to court.
For your free legal consultation, call 800-281-7095. That's 800-281-7095. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
Imagine a knife taking this much abuse and didn't need sharpening. Introducing the incredible NutriBlade knives, coated with granite stone non-stick and made of stainless steel, one of the hardest substances on earth. Now everyone can chop, slice, and dice just like a pro. Order right now to get this professional 6-piece set of NutriBlades for just $29.95. We'll even ship them to you free. Get your own NutriBlade knives, the last knives you'll ever buy.
Got equipment to sell privately but tired of scams and hassles? Visit MachineryPete.com and click Sell Mine. MachineryPete.com, the simple and secure way to buy and sell equipment online.
This is a 71 Turino, and this is a pretty rare car. The Elite Marty report on it takes it down to being a one-of-one car. It's
one of one in terms of the configuration, or
just the configuration of it. It's supposed to be the only one with a tack, and the cool part about that tack is the way it doesn't move like a regular tack. It kind of spins like a dial.
Boy, and the coloring on it is just, I mean, again, you don't see vehicles like this anymore, do you?
No. And it's got the laser stripes and the sport slats, and it's got the
just beautiful inside.
The shaker hood.
Yep.
And it is just a super nice Turino.
Well, Craig, I was, as we walk around here and look at some of these vehicles, I was telling you and Joe, you guys are selling smiles here. We're selling a good time. You're selling a really good time. And it must be interesting just to hear the stories of the sellers as they, share with you the history on these vehicles, why they were important to them. It's got to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is really fun. You know, every car has a different story, I'm sure, like every tractor does. Yep. But cars hold a special place in everyone's heart, and we get to sell them for them.
Well, folks, all these years compiling auction sale prices, just over 3 decades now, I got to tell you, one of the funnest parts of the gig is compiling prices from different parts of the country, the U.S. or throughout Canada. And recently had a couple eye-opening auctions, one from the far northeast and one from the west coast. On a September 13th auction in Shapley, Maine, by the good folks at Keenan Auction Company, this 2021 Kubota MX6000 tractor with only 9 hours on it and a loader sold for $44,000. Now that's the highest auction price I've ever seen on a Kubota MX6000, just squeaking past one we saw sold last month, August 3rd, 2022 in Oklahoma at $43,500 with a loader. Now on that same auction in Maine, September 13th, this 2020 Kubota RTV X1100C UTV with 42.5 hours on it sold for $26,000, and that's the 3rd highest auction price I've ever seen on any Kubota ATV or UTV. Now the next day, September 14th, let's hop over to Ellensburg, Washington, where our friends at Booker Auction Company had a beautiful farm retirement auction. And a couple highlights on the sale was this really sharp 2009 Case IH Steiger 485 quad track, 2,271 hours on it, sold for $271,500. Folks, that's the 2nd highest auction price ever on a 485 quad track and the highest in almost 11 years. And then what really caught my eye in the sale was they had 5 Freeman 370 balers, including a pair of self-propelled. And the highest seller was this 97 model with 2,859 hours, sold for $55,500. Well, I tell you folks, the collector angle of the auction market has been so much fun to report on over the years. Just recently, I saw a Ford 900 pedal tractor chain drive sell for $19,500 on a sale in Ohio. But I tell you, whether it's pedal tractors, antique tractors, pickup trucks, it is so fun to watch these collector items sell. And I hope you enjoyed our visit today to Carthage, Illinois, to drop in on Sullivan Auctioneers' annual No Reserve Summer Collector Auction. Now tune in next week here on Machinery Pete TV. We'll have a few more items that you can talk about in the coffee shop. Machinery Pete thanks these premier sponsors for their support. Sullivan Auctioneers, a big iron company. Let our team of professionals show you how to make your auction a success. Visit sullivanauctioneers.com. No other cornhead works like a Drago or pays you back like one. Visit your Drago dealer and see for yourself. Protect Systems, it's what professionals choose to clean, polish, and protect their equipment. Protect Systems products are easy to use and provide consistent professional results every time. Big Iron Auctions and the Share Your Legacy program, promoting the future of agriculture with amazing legacy stories from across America.